Oh, yeah. What's up, y'all? This is Mac, Soul Invest Returns, helping you invest in your soul more so that you can get massive gains in all aspects of your life. Woo! So, just as a soulful reminder to everyone, we can have lower points, we can have lower RPMs, as I like to call it, right? Lower revs per minute. And then we start feeling different, we start thinking different, and we can utilize that. We can use that to our advantage in the sense of when we're in lower RPMs, we're kind of more real with ourselves. Now, some of these thoughts and feelings are misguided, and, it could be something as simple as, okay, maybe I didn't get that great of sleep last night, or maybe I'm malnourished, maybe I didn't eat enough food, maybe I ate too much food, maybe I didn't get enough water. So we have to keep those things in mind from the get-go, that sometimes it's just a biological thing, this too shall pass, and that's fine, right? It is what it is. So beyond that, if we're just feeling low in general, just lower RPMs, lower revs, just is what it is. And at that point, what we could benefit from doing is getting lost in the wind. I'm hoping that the wind doesn't cause too much of a thing in the video. We shall see. I'm still going to release it. This is still going to be valuable content. Brave the storm! So check this out. Hanging out in nature is the perfect example. Sometimes we just need to refresh. Sometimes we just have to get lost, right? Whether it be getting lost in the woods, getting lost in some music, getting lost in some food within reason. I wouldn't recommend getting lost in video content, just like watching shows and stuff, because if we're in a low point, a low RPM mode, or if we're tired, we're especially susceptible, we're especially impressionable, and the people who make most of the popular content, they have their own interest in mind, they have their own agendas in mind, and it's just not something you want to be messing with in general. So I highly recommend getting lost, whether it be in nature, having delicious food, right? Cooking, driving, music, dancing, arts, other arts, right? Drawing, painting, things like that. Because a good reset, if done right, you're just in the moment, you're enjoying, you're just doing your thing, and you're not thinking, you're just doing, you're just being, you're just making things happen, but you're not reliant on changing your thoughts, changing your mind, changing your feelings. You accept where you are. Alright, this is where I'm at. I'm gonna go dance. This is where I'm at. I'm gonna go make an awesome sandwich. Like before I made this video. Egg, croissant, guac sandwich. Freaking delicious. And I got to the point eating the sandwich where I was just like, I was so in it. I was just, chomping. And then I was almost finished before I realized, man, I was just in food mode. I got lost. I was lost in the food. And it made me feel better. And doing things like this is making me feel better. Oh, in terms of location, I'm road tripping. I'm originally from the Baltimore-ish area, and I'm outside of Philly right now. I believe this is Cooper Park? Yeah. Can we get a zoom on that bird over there? Quackers. Goose. Anyway. You gotta get lost every once in a while. Not only for the reset, but just for reestablishing your humanity. Because getting caught in the thick of it, along with being either malnourished or tired or not hydrated, right? Having crap thoughts, we can stack ourselves against ourselves sometimes, and it's not fun. It's not cool. It's just BS. But finding ways to get lost in things, finding ways to just let your thoughts be your thoughts, let them flow, and then just go do something. Whoa. That was cool. Anyway. Just fly around, to drive around, right? Take some trips, make some things different, shift some things around, move some furniture around, literally or symbolically, and get those RPMs back up. I know I'm making it sound very simple. It can be simple. But, you know, it takes time, it takes practice, and it takes a fair bit of stabilizing the concept of non-judgment, where it's like, oh great, I feel like crap. Oh, these thoughts are, ugh. Okay, well, that's a solid thought. That's a solid observation. That's solid, yeah. Okay. But it can get to a point where it's like, okay, these thoughts aren't helping me. I need to redirect. I need to divert in a healthy way, right? I need to regroup. I need to reset. I need to get lost, right? Talking to your soul, finding the ways to have some fun, finding the ways to return to your humanity and all those good things. Those things and many more. Many more things. Many more videos. Many more reminders of your humanity. Humanity? Humanity. This is Mac 11. Soul Investment Returns. Soul Invest Returns. Investing in our souls. Getting better. Getting those returns.